Good evening, everybody and anyone, and welcome to Week 2 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup, presented by Google Fiber and powered by KC Game On. My name is Twess. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening as we get a little bit farther down here and are ready to watch some Rocket League. Maybe you're waiting right now in the lobby and you're ready to play some Rocket League. You might be on one of the playing teams hanging out. Hi, how are you? If you are just joining us for the first time at this Esport Cup, I did say this is week 2 of an 8-week season. Last week we had the Noobs, which was New Analytics, versus Google Fiber, the G Fiber team. G Fiber came back with an amazing reverse sweep, going 3-2 in the match after the Noobs took it up 2-0 at the start out. Amazing resilience from Google Fiber. It was a super fun match and a great way to kick off the season. We can only hope that the rest of the weeks are that good. We did have another 3-2 last week, which was also Honeywell Blue versus Honeywell Gray. It was not on stream, but in the background last week, the Honeywell teams facing off against each other, and it was a tight race. Back and forth, literally, it went blue-gray, blue-gray, blue-gray. Back and forth. Gray took the victory, 3-2. And tonight, we have Honeywell Gray to see if they can go up against Hengineers, the Henderson Engineers. Love that name. Last week, Henderson lost, unfortunately, 0-3 versus Populous. A little background, instigation maybe. But Henderson, obviously, Henderson Engineers, Populous, mainly an architecture firm. There may be some engineer versus architecture rivalry there, and unfortunately right now, Populous in the lead as they won 3-0 last week. They will have another chance. Week 6, the teams will recycle, so we'll see if Google Fiber can defend against the Noobs, and we'll see if the Engineers can bring it back against the Architects in Week 6. But that's far ahead. That's a month from now. Tonight, Week 2, Henderson Engineers versus Honeywell Gray. Henderson Engineers 0-1 on the season, and Honeywell Gray 1-0. So Honeywell trying to take it for another clean week, and Henderson just wants to get on the board. So should be a fun time. Before we get too far tonight, guys, I do want to make sure to shout out our sponsors. We cannot do events like this, especially on this scale, and just this so cool throughout the Kansas City area without these sponsors. So thank you very much to everybody that supports the event, the broadcast, everything. Populous, obviously playing... played against Henderson last week. We have Sporting KC, the MLS team here in Kansas City. Park University, which has been a longtime supporter of esports. They have their own esports team. We've had lots of events up there. Forvis and the KC Esports Coalition, a subsidiary of the Kansas City Sports Commission. Woo, can't get through words. So thank you all very much for your support, as well as the main presenting sponsor, Google Fiber. And as always, we're powered by KC Game On. Thanks for always being there and letting me come cast and doing all the background work. It's a good time. So I think teams are getting loaded up right now, guys. Let me throw it to just a Be Right Back screen for just a minute. We'll be getting in here to Game 1, Best of 5 series. I think it's going to be tough for Henderson. Going 0-3 versus Populous. Honeywell, the defending champs. It's going to be a tough one for the Hengineers. Woo. See how they can do. Be back in just a couple minutes, guys, with Game 1 coming right at you. All right, guys, and just like that, we are in it. Week 2 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. Henderson Engineers versus Honeywell Gray. Hope you guys are ready for this one. Like I said before, I think Henderson on the blue side going to have a little bit of struggles tonight. It's going to have the work cut out for him. Honeywell, I'm not sure if it's this team or the other. They kind of rotate players, but Honeywell, the 3-time defending champions. So Honeywell just absolutely putting out Rocket League players over there. I don't know what other kind of work they're getting done, but they are playing some Rocket League. Henderson Engineers 0-3 versus Populous last week. It's a rough start to the season. See if they can bring it back for week 2. Look at a quick roster check-in for Hengineers. We've got Dayton Ducky, Ceaseless, and Yeeboy. If you are checking online, Yeeboy is actually registered as Boyley on online. So Yeeboy, Dayton Ducky trying to make his name on the board right now with help from Ceaseless. Not going to make it happen 1 minute in. On Honeywell's side, at least for right now, I think they've got some subs in their roster as well. TJK, Keeper, and Frenetic. Frenetic, a familiar name to me from last season for sure, as well as multiple players from Hengineers, Ceaseless and Dayton Ducky, both familiar to me. So once again, the same as week 1, awesome to see some players returning for another season. Good shot from Keeper there off the top of TJK. He was trying to bounce it over Ceaseless, but it gave it a little bit too much juice, and just off the top crossbar, Dayton Ducky going to be there for the clear out to Yeeboy. He's not able to get the hit on it. Going to be passed back to Keeper at the midfield. He's trying to get over 2, but goes underneath, misses, or runs right into Ducky. Mid-air, drops it back down. Team's trying to get something working here. Yeeboy coming around for the side. Wants to get a big cross pass over to the middle, but Frenetic going to break that up real early. Goes all the way up for it, gives it to his teammate TJK. Good communication there. Let Frenetic back off of that one. TJK trying to push this one around the corner. Did the demo on Yeeboy. Gets a shot towards Keeper right in the midfield. It's going to be top left corner. Not enough. And the miss from Frenetic. Got away with one there for Henderson Engineers. A couple of rare misses from Honeywell Gray. Not enough to put it in. There's a shot from Ceaseless, and it's going to be a great save from TJK. That was the lower right corner. TJ trying to walk that one all the way down the field, but Dayton Ducky gets the save on the side of Henderson as well. So a great defensive battle right now, halfway through game 1. Everybody looking very strong, very composed. There's a good shot from Yeeboy, and Henderson Engineers on the board, or first. Not quite so early, but they are on the board first. Takes the 1-0 lead in this game 1. Great angle from Yeeboy. Gets it over the top of Frenetic. Frenetic not able to get up high enough, and they're going to drop behind now. Would love to see the Hengineers really keep putting this together. I'm of the personal opinion that Honeywell is the favored team here based on rank and previous season's efforts. Hengineers looking very strong so far. Ooh, a little bit of miscommunication there. Caster's Curse, Dayton Ducky, and Yeeboy just getting a little bit entangled midair there. Gonna have to work on that communication. Yeeboy, good cross. Gets it over the Dayton Ducky, but it's going to be too fast. Lots of defenders all in the red zone there for Honeywell. Good shot from TJK. Ceaseless going to be a sharp clear to the left. Frenetic off the ceiling. Ceaseless takes out of possession again. Ceaseless trying to be very aggressive. Chases the ball down. Gives it right to TJK. TJK is going to set it up for Yeeboy. Another miscommunication as Ceaseless bumps his own teammate a little bit. Opportunity for Henderson there. Missed out on. Still on Honeywell's side of the field, but TJK is going to have something to say to that. Walks it all the way down, puts it in by himself in the open net, and brings it back tied up 1-1 with 1:25 remain. Ceaseless was trying to get there for the stop. Not enough speed. Beautiful shot. Barely under the top. Honeywell ties it back up. Probable odds, I see you in chat, man. Who you talking about? I know him. Who's him? Show us your team support, who you here watching, who you here supporting. Honeywell, Henderson, somebody else. Maybe you're waiting for another match. Let us know, man. Frenetic pass off the wall to Keeper, but it's going to be right in the hands of Dayton Ducky. Booming clear all the way down to the side of the other side of the field. TJK trying to receive that off the wall, not able to. Finds his feet, gets it down to the field, keeps it in the corner. A little bit of a miss there. Frenetic trying to come in and help him out, but also a slight miss there as well. So Honeywell great, and not completely looking like they're on their A game right now. 45 seconds remain in game 1. Henderson trying to make it a 2-1 lead. Not able to there as it was just off the left crossbar. Dayton Ducky going 1v3 against Honeywell Gray. Not able to get it past him. Keeps it in the midfield there. A lot of back and forth. Good defense all around. Good play breakups. To the midfield again. Ceaseless trying to end this game right now, but keeper's going to be up there in the air. Ceaseless off the wall again. Towards the center to Dayton Ducky, but it's too high. Back down the field. 10 seconds remain. Can anybody drop this in, or are we going to a game 1 overtime? Popped up into the air. TJK going up for it high. A little bit anxious. Tries to get it again. Frenetic tries to keep it in the air, but not able to. To overtime, we will go. Game 1, 1-1. Kickoff, slight favor of Honeywell. Dayton Ducky trying to get it from three-quarter field, not able to get a hold of it. Ceaseless going to help him out over the top of TJK. It'll be pushed into the corner. Ceaseless going to chase this one, looking for a cross. TJ going to keep it over his head. Yee-Boy with a great catch and stop in the midfield. There's a shot off the wall. It's going right in the goal. Dayton Ducky going to follow it. Great play from Yee-Boy and Dayton Ducky. Henderson Engineers taking game 1 over what I believe is the favored Honeywell Gray. Great first game there from the Hengineers, looking very strong and so even as well. Look at the scoring totals, 288, 283, 268. Beautiful teamwork there on Hengineers. Honeywell Gray, at least on the scoreboard, leaning more heavily towards TJK, and that's kind of how it felt as well. Surprised to see Ceaseless so low. No goals for him, or 2 saves, though. He was doing good on defense. Lots of good defense there that whole game, but no goals on the board. Ceaseless, I think, seemed to be the aggressor on Hengineers, but not so in the scoring. Also want to give a shout-out to the Hengineers, one of the few teams that's given me some sweet info about their company. If you're playing and you'd like to be shouted out on stream, let me know with some fun statistics. Like Henderson worked on the Esports Stadium in Arlington, which is the largest dedicated esports facility. Henderson Engineers building the esports stadiums. They know what they're doing. They're here playing in the Corporate Cup. Currently have esports projects in the K-12 and collegiate markets also for Henderson. So Henderson doing that engineering, doing it well, getting the esports involved. Love to see it. All right, here we are, game 2. The Hengineers in a 1-0 lead right now. Honeywell Gray look like they're struggling just slightly. Don't really feel like they've got their team play going. The Hengineers made a lot of good team plays. A couple of missteps as well. Some miscommunication, I think, on the Henderson Engineers side, but they were able to squeak that one out in overtime. Let's see what they can do in this game, too. Last week, Google Fiber and new analytics proved me wrong. Usually we see a slower game 1, and then game 2, 3, 4, depending on how far it goes, really speed up. We'll see if that's the case here in week 2. But Google Fiber and the Noobs kind of played it slow all week last week, obviously with that huge Google Fiber reverse sweep. Be sure to go check the VOD on that if you did not watch it live last week. It's an amazing match. Honeywell still trying to get something working here. The Hengineers doing a great job of play disruption, keeping the aggressive defense, if you will, just keeping that ball as midfield as possible, not letting it get anywhere near a shot opportunity. Honeywell trying to keep the pressure up on offense, but it's struggling. Good clear there from Dayton Ducky across midfield. Dayton Ducky going to follow it. Great shot, angle wide left, and it's in a goal for 1-0 lead for the Hengineers. What a beautiful angle. Off the wall, reads it perfectly, just off the nose of TJK, all the way to the left side. And 1:06 into this game 2, the Hengineers have a 1-0 lead once again. I got to tell you something, guys. Last week, the Hengineers went 0-3 versus Populous. Right now, they are looking very strong against one of the stronger teams in the tournament. I am scared to see what this Populous team is going to look like, but it's not going to matter. TJK not allowing the lead to go for very long. Beautiful shot all the way up in the air, off the wall by himself. And that is the Honeywell we come to expect in these last 3 seasons. Ties it up 1-1, 3:41 remaining. TJK didn't want me to talk about other teams, so he put one in the net, but I'm scared. Finish my thought. Scared to see what this Populous team looks like. They 3-0'd Henderson last week, and Henderson looking very good, so cannot wait to watch Populous later this season. We'll be able to see Populous on stream in week 4, it looks like. Still this midfield battle. Nobody able to give up too many opportunities. Shot there from Yeboy, but it'll be off the right side. 3 minutes remain. Still tied up. Dayton Ducky trying to set something up here for Ceaseless, but TJK not going to have anything of it. Clears it out immediately. Keeper with a shot from Honeywell Gray, but a great save from Dayton Ducky. Ceaseless trying to make something happen. He wasn't number 1 on the scoreboard in game 1, but I do believe he was anecdotally the playmaker. Ceaseless seems to be everywhere. It's like he can teleport. TJK really trying to make something happen. Good stall in the corner here for Henderson, trying to keep it on the orange side of the field. Good catch from TJ. Keeps the car in control, but gets the ball taken away by Dayton. Keeper trying to line something up. He's going to 1v3 all of them. Gets it over the top of 1 and 2 off the right side post, but Dayton Ducky saves it. What a great save and a great shot through the demolition over 3 players. And Henderson Engineers respond, walk it all the way down the field, reclaim the lead 2-1 with 2:01 remaining. What an incredible play from the Hengineers to save that one out of the net and then bring it all the way home. Looking very good. Oh, I like the insider knowledge and probable odds. Looks like Improbable playing with the Hengineers last week. Giving a shout out to Berg on the Team Populous. Berg is an animal. He was last season as well. Good insider knowledge since we didn't get to see it on stream. But Henderson still looking very good. There's a shot from TJK. Keeper was trying to chase that one in, but not able to. Quick little bump there onto Henderson car. E-Boy with a beautiful setup, trying to get it across midfield, but TJK takes it out of his hands midair. Frenetic lobs it right in front of the net, and E-Boy able to clear it out. Ooh, double miss there from Ceaseless and Keeper. Extremely rare, I feel like, from both of them. Maybe kind of faked each other out. So maybe a slight miscommunication again from Henderson Engineers. I think they're going to have to tighten that up. They're looking so good in this series right now. But there is some chinks in the armor. You can see it. A little bit of double commits here and there. TJK trying to do something 1v2. Get them tied back up. 50 seconds remain for Honeywell to stay in this one. Frenetic trying to put it in. Gets a little bit too fancy. Not able to drop it in. Keeper going to be there for the follow-up, though. Good teammate. And it brings them back tied 2-2 with 44 seconds remain. Just off to the side of Ceaseless. Not enough flip. .44 seconds, all tied up. Henderson trying to have an extensive lead on this match with 2-0. Honeywell does not want to go down 2-0. We saw the reverse sweep in week 1, but Honeywell does not want to have that mountain to climb. Going to try to bring it home right now. 30 seconds remain. We might be going to a second overtime if somebody can't put this in soon. TJK tries to. He doesn't want to go to overtime. A little bit of awkward here for Honeywell. In their red zone, Frenetic trying to get it cleared out. It's going to be off the wall. Up high, he's going to chase. Not enough power to get it around the corner. Back to the midfield. Keeper's there looking at it, but he's underneath it. Opportunity for Henderson over the top of TJK, but he swings it out wide to the right into the corner. Back across the middle, right to Ceaseless. He lobs it right in front of the net. They're going to have to get it on the ground, but they keep it alive. TJ doesn't want to go to overtime. He wants to take this one right now. Frenetic to TJK. Lobbed in front of the net. Ceaseless going to be there on the defense, and it hits the ground just in time. To overtime, number 2 we will go. What a match. Can Henderson do it again? Frenetic trying to pass that one to Keeper. Great setup. Keeper with a lot of speed, but E-Boy with the breakup. Dayton Ducky trying to get this one into the corner. Right to Ceaseless in the middle. Keeper going to be there on the defense, though. Opportunity missed from Henderson. TJK shot towards the net, but Yeboy going to be there. Good rotations from both teams all match long. Nobody really been out of position at all. All the goals have been hard-earned. Great teamwork all around. Love to see it. Clear out there from keeper. Frenetic going to chase. Going up the wall. Looking for a cross to the middle to TJK, but Dayton Ducky going to be there. Off the back wall. A little bit awkward. Not enough clear. Frenetic tries to backflip it in. Dayton Ducky there with the save. Excuse me. Keeper. Off the corner. Follows it. A little bit too much speed. Frenetic not able to get there in time. Dayton Ducky trying to get this one cleared out. Frenetic brings it back towards the middle again. The cross passes in front of the net have dramatically increased, I think, in the last 3 minutes. It was a little bit more of a Wild West the first game, but this one's way more organized. Henderson does it again in overtime. Beautiful play from Dayton Ducky. Flips it up over 2 defenders. Kicks it just over keeper to make it a third. And Henderson takes game 2, 3-2 in overtime once again. Henderson, let me say, looking very good, very strong, keeping up with Honeywell. I haven't seen Honeywell this season, but they were very strong the last 3 seasons, and the Hengineers are stepping up to the plate. Dayton Ducky on top of the MVP this time. 666 score. Hopefully that doesn't lead to unfortunate things in game 3 if you're a Hengineer fan. Honeywell Gray trying to keep this one alive, looking for that reverse sweep. We've already seen it this season. We know it can happen. Quick shout out here to more Hengineers. Dayton Ducky, in case you want to know where Dayton Ducky comes from, gamertag comes from middle school days when people used to gift him rubber ducks for his birthday. The name has stuck ever since. So shout out Dayton Ducky and the middle school rubber duck gifts. All right, coming into game 3. Let's see, can Hengineers do it against Honeywell? Let's find out. All right, got a couple of Hengineer fans in the chat. Give them your energy. Let them make that spirit ball. They need it. Trying to take this series 3-0 against Honeywell Gray. In my mind, that would be an upset. Game 3. Kickoff dramatically in favor of Honeywell. I thought that one was going in, but they played it. They knew what was going on. Slow roll it off the right side from the angle that we were at. It looked like it was going right in off the kickoff, and what a start that would have been. Honeywell has a long way to go to bring this match back. They got to get something going quick. They got to get the momentum in their favor. Keeping it stuck over here in the corner. Good for Hengineers. Tough play opportunities for Honeywell Gray. There's a good cross pass right towards the middle, but Yeboy, they're going to be there for save. Keeper not able to get there in time for the offense. Great clear from Dayton Ducky. Good read off the bounce. Big booming clear all the way to the back wall. Nice little bounce out there. I didn't catch who that was from Honeywell, but a little bounce off the top roof. Keep the momentum going in their favor. Cross towards the middle. Frenetic looking for it, but a good clear from Yeboy. Dayton Ducky up high. Trying to get this one over the top. Double commit from Yeboy and Ceaseless. Both of them trying to maybe work something out there, get a nice little pinch, but didn't work out in their favor that time. What a great save from Ceaseless. Frenetic with a beautiful shot. Good speed. Ceaseless waiting there patiently. Keeps it 0-0. 3:40 remaining. Honeywell has got to find some momentum. Woo, good save from keeper as Frenetic got a little bit bumped off of kilter there. Excuse me. Too excited. My voice is strained. Dayton Ducky, nice little chip up here. Gives it to TJK. Able to TJ to get it out. Back to midfield, looking for a setup on the play. Nobody going to be there. Big booming clear from Henderson. Off the back wall. Ceaseless going up for it. Not quick enough. Just off to the side. Into the corner of Honeywell again. Back to midfield. Pinched up high. Keeper just underneath in the air. Good shot off the top of the rope. The top of the net from Ceaseless, follows it up, but it's going to be off the top once again. Is anyone going to be there for Henderson? This time it's Ye-Boy, and it'll be left. Dayton going to try to get a shot at it, but TJK will clear it out across midfield back to the blue side. Great pass to Keeper from TJ. Not enough angle for Keeper to get that one in the goal, but 2:30 remaining. Once again, Honeywell got to get something going. Not just for this game. They got to really find some momentum to have a chance to bring this match back. Dayton Ducky shot towards the net. It was going to be high, but a great save from Phonetic. Ceaseless bringing it back towards the red zone. Over the top of one defender, but not two. Keeper's going to be there. Ye-Boy keeping the pressure up. Henderson doing such a good job of disrupting. A good bump there from Ceaseless and the pass. Ye-Boy going to put that one in the net. Henderson once again in a 1-0 lead. Oh, it's off camera. Ceaseless with a great bump there onto the Honeywell player to stop the easy defend. Ye-Boy going to take the first open net I think we've seen all night. Gives him the lead with just under half the game remaining. Henderson is looking so good. I just have to keep reiterating. They weren't bad by any means last season, but Honeywell is like the reigning champs, and Henderson is just giving them the business tonight. Where did these guys come from? Ye-Boy with a good save to hold the 1-0 lead. Keeper trying to come in a little bit hot over the top. Not able to get anything down. Now Frenetic's turn. It'll be off the top crossbar, just barely high. Henderson a little bit lucky on that one. I said they had to find their momentum, and they are. Honeywell Gray really putting the pressure on now, not letting this ball get off the blue side of the field. Shot after shot, and finally one goes in. Keeper on the board, 1-1. Unfortunate pass from Dayton Ducky to get it right out to the Honeywell player, and the defenders just weren't quite there. A rare miss, I think, from the Hengineers defense. They scooted it past both of them, and that will tie it up. 1:27 remaining, game 3. Once again, this is a best of 5, so Honeywell has to win this one to keep this match alive. Oh, the triple miss. That was really awkward from these players. Not common at all. Everybody may have faked each other out there, but lots of air balls there. Unfortunate for Honeywell not to be able to get that one in. TJ going to keep this one in the air. Beautiful air dribble, trying to keep possession of it. Used all of his boost. Not much left. Does he have a teammate behind him? No, the clear back to midfield from the Hengineers. Keeper, great cross. Unfortunately, not for his own team, as Dayton Ducky tried to take advantage. Not able to. Ceaseless, beautiful control of his ball, knows his teammates, or of his car, knows his teammates there. Ye-Boy with a great clear all the way back downfield. Dayton Ducky, little chip set up there for Ceaseless. Double whiff from Ceaseless and Ye-Boy. I guess they needed to actually go in the wrong direction. A little bit of weirdness happened. I think everybody just maybe panicking just a little bit. Last 20 seconds here, game 3, all tied up. A little bit of awkward directives happening. Ceaseless, there's a shot on net. Keeper going to be there for the save. Are we going to see another overtime? 10 seconds. TJ wants to end this one. Not able to. Into the corner it'll go. Ye-Boy with the stall. Trying to get the clear. Over the top of one, not two. Keeper going to keep it on the blue side of the field. One more bounce, and that'll be it. 3 games, 3 overtimes. Can Henderson do it again? They have done it twice so far. They love this overtime pressure. Dayton Ducky going to try to end it right here, but it'll be high and left. Tries to chase it off the back wall himself. Not going to be there. Ye-Boy going to keep control of it right into the net once again. Ceaseless tries. Good defense here from Honeywell. A couple of missed opportunities for Henderson as well, I think. Shots just slightly off angle. Not able to drop one, but right now they are batting 1,000 for overtime. Can they do it again? They tried. Ye-Boy in the net, but keeper going to get the save. What a speedy shot and a great save there to keep this overtime running. Henderson really trying to lock this one out. Dayton Ducky towards the net. Going to be coming straight down. Ceaseless off the wall. Ye-Boy was staying way back defensive. Dayton Ducky gets there in time, though. What a beautiful save as well. The defense from both of these teams, all 3 games, has been incredible. Keeping these games close all throughout. Big boomer off the top net, or off the top roof, excuse me, for Honeywell. Stalls out in the middle. Yeboy with a shot towards the net, and that's going to do it. Henderson, 3 overtimes in 3 game victories. They love that overtime pressure. Just a beautiful shot from Yeboy. TJK just slightly out of position. Good bumps there from Dayton Ducky. That one was choreographed. And Henderson Engineers will take the match 3-0. What a beautiful, beautiful match. That did not feel like a 3-0. I don't know how you guys went. That one went fast, up and down, 3 games in and out. But it did not feel like a 3-0. It felt close the whole time. Yeboy this time taking the MVP for Hengineers with 2 goals and 3 shots. Honeywell Gray struggling a little bit from what we remember for last season. Maybe some subs this week, maybe trying to get a couple more players in, maybe not prepared for the strength of the Hengineers. They saw the 0-3 versus Populous, and maybe they thought, we'll be okay this week. But Hengineers come out swinging on stream, looking very good. I think both teams could clean up at what looks like their communication a little bit. There was a couple double commits. Not very many people out of position, though. Great positioning from both teams the whole time. Beautiful match. Love to see it. Once again, congrats to Hengineers taking it 3-0. All right, guys, that is going to pretty much wrap it up for us tonight. It's just 1 match a week, at least for right now. Give me 1 more week of 1 match, and then I think we're going to start doubling up. But 1 match for this week, so that was a quick one. Hengineers 3-0 versus Honeywell Gray. Great plays all around. I agree with the eSport KC org in chat. I want to see more, too. I think they're going to keep playing. It sounds like in the background they're going to keep playing, so they're going to keep having a good time, it sounds like. But congratulations to the Hengineers. Let me make sure that I got that right. I always freak out when they keep playing like it wasn't 3-0. But I'm pretty sure it was 3-0. Hengineers won all 3 overtimes. It's got to be, guys. It's got to be. If I'm wrong, I will apologize on stream. But I don't think I am. I think Henderson took that one 3-0. So congratulations. All right, I got confirmation. I'm not going insane. But I would like to shout out that they're still playing and having a good time. So that's awesome to see. That's another great thing about the Corporate Cup. Get your coworkers together to be more of teammates and more teamwork. And then also inter-company gameplay, because they just want to keep having a good time and playing Rocket League. We wanted to see more. They wanted to play more, and they still are. So shout-outs to those guys, Honeywell and Henderson. Thank you guys all very much for joining tonight. Sorry for the long-winded outro. I always freak myself out when I think I got the scores wrong. Do want to give a shout-out once again to our sponsors, guys. This is the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup, presented by Google Fiber and powered by KC Game On. Thank you both very much to Google Fiber. That's what I'm streaming on right now. It's what I always stream on. Never goes down, never drop any frames. It's beautiful. I love it. I don't have to worry about it. That's how internet should be. And as well as powered by KC Game On, rocking the KC Game On jersey. Be sure to check out their website, kcgameon.com. We have lots of events. They host all kinds of different stuff where they're like the showrunners, as well as we host multiple 100-gamer events every few months. We just had one last month. It was great. So, and shout out to our other sponsors, Populous, Sporting KC, Park University, Forvis, and of course the Kansas City Esports Coalition. Thank you all very much for helping us put this all together, and for all the teams that come out and play every week. So that's it for week 2, guys. We got 6 more regular season weeks coming up, and then a couple of weeks of playoffs, and then the grand finale, grand finals at the end of July. Thank you all for watching. My name was Twess, and I hope to see you guys next Wednesday for week 3 of the Kansas City Corporate Esports Cup. Have a good night.